So, you struggle with growing your channel. Fear not, here is a no bullshit guide. This will finally make you realize what has been holding your channel back. Imagine yourself Sunday midnight. You finished your video just before bedtime, so you had to upload it at midnight and go to sleep with doubts about your video like usual. You wake up on Monday to over 9 notifications on your bell icon. Your heart is pounding and you quickly check your YouTube analytics. You see your video at 5,000 views the first day. It says your video is the best performing out of your last 10 videos. This exact moment is what we're going to learn today if you pay attention. No, it's not that you have to copy titles to get thousands of views. No, it's not that you need to improve your scripting. This is not enough anymore. There is an even more effective way that the YouTube tutorials are not telling you. Let's cut the bullshit here, man. How many times have you watched a long YouTube video about improving your view count just to end up the same weeks after watching the tutorial without any improvement on your channel? I got sick and tired of this, so I read sales and marketing books. Now I finally understand how useless editing truly is. Because you have seen guys like Alex Hormozy and random self-improvement channels with zero editing, and they just sit and talk while getting hundreds and thousands of views. Then we have you who spent hundreds and hours on editing videos and still get no views. Why is that? It's because we have forgotten where the real money is at and what happens before you make your script, and that is finding underlying conditions. But how do we use it in our videos? The one thing you have been avoiding this whole time is what would have saved you months of work. Think about it. Why would people watch you? Because they need to hear something about themselves they haven't realized yet. In the self-improvement space, everybody is talking about getting fit and getting money, which is too obvious. They aren't talking about the real underlying source, which is that people want these things because they feel below everybody else. We need to use the right words to resonate with your audience. Underlying conditions is kind of what your viewers struggle with without them even knowing. However, this won't work if you're attracting the wrong audience with your thumbnail and title. Let me simplify this. If you set up an American restaurant, then you need to think about your first customers. What is their pain? Your first customers will want American food because you have the American flag out front. But if they sit down and look at the menu and it says Mexican food, well, then your first customers will leave because they came for American cheeseburgers, not burritos. Sadly, the burger is not enough. You need to serve a different cheeseburger that either tastes different than others or it needs to taste something specific, where the sauce has to hit just right so that it reminds them of their childhood. You're alleviating unconscious pain with the sauce. This can also be used with videos. If you manage to use the right words that resonate with your viewers, that means they will stick throughout the video, which means YouTube will recommend your video to even more impressions. This is exactly the reason why your impressions suddenly stop at a certain point. If you want your impressions to continue, you need to know a broad audience better than they know themselves by finding their underlying conditions and then alleviate their pain. Here's how you do it. Before you make the voiceover or script for your video, you make at least 7 underlying conditions for one guy representing the whole niche you're in. Then you talk about these pain points in your video, and boom, you suddenly have something called relatability, which will engage your audience. Look at today's pop songs where they all sing about the same pain points that millions of others are facing. Now, if you think this helped, imagine what we share together in my free YouTuber community. Check the Discord link in the description or click the video where I talk about how you get thousands of subs in 1 month instead of wasting 6 months of your life.